is a true servant of mankind. And look at this great man, a wonderful person born on earth, Hippocrates, and his oath, which really inspired mankind how to be a true servant of the mankind and how to truly love everyone. And now look at me. What I expect from all of you, 8 billions, men and women, daughters and sons, sisters and brothers, my expectations from you is that you stimulate your intelligence and try to really become a nice human being, a perfect human being. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote in his Self-Reliance, man is his own star, and the soul that can render honest a perfect man commands all light, all influence and fate, and nothing comes to him early or too late. Acts our angels are, and the fatal shadows that walk us by still. Again I repeat, please listen carefully. Man is his own star, and the soul that can render an honest and a perfect man commands all light, all influence and fate. Nothing comes to him early or too late. Our acts, our angels are, and the fatal shadows that walk by us still. And James Allen in his book, As a Man Thinketh in His Heart, so is he. As a man thinketh, also gave such views. Mind is the master power that molds and makes. This mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind. And evermore he takes the tools of thought and shaping what he wills, brings forth 1,000 joys and 1,000 ills. Man thinks in secret, but comes to pass, the inward man is the looking glass. Thought in the mind has made us. What we are, by thought was wrought and built. Thought in the mind has made us. What we are, by thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thought, pain comes to him as comes the ox behind the wheel. And if a man's endure in the purity of thought, joy follows him as his own shadow. And so the translations of Buddha teaching is, we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thought, and with our thought they make the world. Beloved friends, 8 billions human race, this is only my earnest request to you. If you like to be the richest man on earth, there have been a lot of rich men, most powerful men, many dictators, many criminals, Alexanders, Cyrus, Napoleons, so many great destroyers of the planet Earth, invaders. I feel very pity on them. They have the brutal force, cruelty, criminality, greed, anger, jealousy, hatred and cynical thoughts. But my earnest request is, don't be Putin, don't be Zelensky, don't be Joe Biden, don't be anybody. Be something different, and that is love all, respect all, care for all, purify your mind. Let your way of thinking be based on the foundation of truth, justice, peace, love, non-violence, kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity, cooperation, affection, treating the whole earth as your family, thinking good of all, being good with all, appreciating the best in all. And this should not be confined to only human race, but extend this generosity to every living creatures. 8 millions there. You human beings are 8 billions, but there are 8 million species. Don't harm them, don't kill them, don't torture them, don't destroy them. Of course, nature is very different. Nature has created different species. Go to the wildlife, what is happening there? The wilderness is devastating. Crimes, survival of the fittest. Only the strongest can survive. It feeds on them, prey on them, eats them, murder them, massacre them. And same has been transformed to the human being. They have accumulated forces of mass destruction, lot of wealth, lot of power, and they are threatening with nuclear wars, atomic weapons, killing, massacring, murdering human beings. Soldiers are being killed. Zelensky and Biden united together indirectly with NATO alliance forces threatening Putin, and Putin has put his best, and we are losing our asset of the earth. So I tell you, learn from Hippocrates. What he is telling? Take the oath. You will not harm anyone. You will not betray the human race. You will not go for war. You will not hurt and harm, perpetuate injury. You will not kill and massacre human being in the battlefield. You will not kill the animals, the cattle who are innocent, but you will love all, respect all. That message was conveyed long back, some great poet. He breathed best, who loveth best, all things, both great and small, for the dear God who made us, He made and loved all. Only my stimulants to all of you living creatures on earth, particularly the rational, the thinking human being, love all, respect all. It is not possible. It is very difficult because you don't think your own brain, you don't use your own intelligence, you are going by opinions, you have hold all these kind of rubbish ideas which was communicated thousands of years back by somebody who was knowing better than you in that generation, but today you are become better than them but never use your brain. You just follow what they said. Most of the people said earth is flat, and you see thousands of wrong things they taught, and you are following their truth. They want to murder, massacre, loot, plunder, rape, destroy the whole earth, and establish your own kingdom everywhere. Gone are the days. Your cruelty, your cunningness, your criminality is not valid in this modern time. Centuries back, 2000 years back, Hippocrates taught us we should treat our own mental, psychological disease, sickness, to be selfish, to be greedy, to be perpetrators like the wild beasts and hunting on the civilized race of humanity. What can I tell you? I have no power. I'm not Putin, I'm not Biden, I'm not Zelensky. I'm nobody. But remember, I'm a fakir, a beggarly man with wisdom and intelligence. I know love. I know kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity. We are short-lived. Life is precious. Develop feelings. It is better not to develop a lot of destructive weapons of mass annihilation. It is not necessary to become very cunning, very clever. We need kindness, compassion. We need generosity. We have developed a speed, but we must shut ourselves in. The machinery that gives us abundance had left us in want. Greed has poisoned man's soul. It has barricaded the world in hate. And we are fighting wars. That's why my best friend Albert Einstein said, we do not know with which weapons the Fourth World War will be fought. Maybe with lathis, maybe with some stones. But this Third World War will be annihilating the human race. Remember it. Putin, listen carefully. You are always threatening nuclear war because you are timid. And Biden is telling you will never win nuclear war. Nuclear war means end of the civilization, end of the planet Earth. That's why I warn you. Your groveling thoughts, your bestial thoughts, your animality, your cattle-like behavior. You want to dominate, you want to be hegemonistic, you want to show your muscles power. All are foolishness. Show your power of compassion, kindness, generosity, love and affection towards all the living creatures on earth, including mankind. Namaste. Thank you very much. This is Fakir, the living Gautama Siddhartha, requesting the mankind, beware, you are going the wrong direction. Learn from Hippocrates. Do everything for everyone, never to harm and hurt anyone. The law of universal cause and effect is absolute and undeviating. The law of karma, the law of sowing, reaping, the law of compensation will never err, and you will ruin yourself. What you do to others, you will do to yourself. Remind you, the deviants, the miscreants, the criminals who are waging wars against another nation, who are trying to destroy the dignity, honor and pride of women, who are trying to establish their ignorant, indolent philosophy of brutality, cruelty, criminality, murder and massacre. That is bestial attitude, and there is no space for such attitude in the civilized world of 21st century. Best of luck to all of you, friends.